You're welcome back. There's something we want to do before we move to CXS. It is very important that you understand file structures, naming conventions when it comes to web development. So as this website is as it is, we can actually host it online and everybody will be able to see it. But there's something that is very, very critical that we need to actually look at. If you notice, this is our HTML folder. All right, we name it first file, form, HTML, second file, third file. One thing, when we open any of them, like the first file, for instance, if you remember, this is the first file, we cannot go to the image page. We cannot also go to the table page where we did table. We can't also go to form unless we start clicking like this. So what if we are able to click from this page to take us to all other pages without necessarily opening them separately? All right, so that will take us to file paths, naming conventions, and how these things are being done. So when you are uploading your image, your web project to a live server, that means you are hosting it. That is the first place where you would launch your website. All right, so if you are moving your file there is an important file called index file that you must create rather. So this index file, I was creating it when I wanted to start. I deliberately don't want to create it because I want to actually come and explain it. This index file is what your server locates. So at the end of the project, at the end of this course, you are going to do one project, and that is going to be your personal profile website, a website where people can read about you, what you do. That's what you're going to do. So that when you are uploading that site, and in fact everything that you have here, like all this training, I will teach you how to upload it. It must have an index file. That is the one your server will index. Of course, you might have, when you go to www.tosunlugbenga.com, for instance, or tosunlugbenga.com.ng, there are so many files that will be inside my web host. There might be about us.html, address.html. So there could be so many type of file inside. But there is only one that your web browser will show to you. That is the index, the one that is found to be named index.html. So every web folder must have index.html. That is what your web browser would. So when I'm hosting this site and other sites, by the time I'm going to be teaching you how to host a website, you will see how all of that is done. So I've created a new file and call it index, and I'm going to bring up HTML. This is going to be assumed as the home page of this website we are developing. Home page. Some people call it landing page. Can have maybe H3. You are welcome to this web programming course. All right, so we use H3. So you can do P. This course is powered by citademy.com and presented by Tosin Olugbenga. Okay, so then I can put another paragraph. Tosin Olugbenga, maybe just a short introduction. Olugbenga is a software engineer with focus on web and mobile app development. All right, with focus on web and mobile app development. So a little bit of additional background. He is the CTO, that's Chief Technical Officer of Citademy of investor.ng and citademy.com. So investor.ng is is savings and investment platform that I co-founded. So if you've not chosen that platform, you can start using it. So I'm the CTO. So your fund, all your savings, they're actually well protected and safe. All right. So that is that. So this act as the index page to this website. So if I can save it now, and I can, so there's no how I can actually, if I want to open it, I will have to go to my file, to my finder again, your own file, whatever the name will be. Go to, I think, desktop, then web classes, HTML. So this is index.html. So I will open it. Yes. So this is it. So welcome to the web programming course. This course is powered by citademy.com and presented by, all right, just guys, the software is the CTO. So that is the home page. So how do I go to other pages on this site? So here the link tag come to play. So I want to access the first file, for instance. So I can type p kindly use the link below to access the tutorial web pages. All right, so I want to use the links below. So that is how we'll be able to link from this web page to another web page. So first of all, I will say the first file is actually like introducing HTML. So I'm going to come here. I will say a link is not link. So I will say, so it's suggesting for me. So this is if I'm linking to an external website, but since I'm linking to an internal file, so I'm linking to first.html, is already suggesting it for me. I will click enter. These things will make you a bit very lazy, and you will not be able to encounter different errors. So I encourage you to type most of these things fully so that you can see errors and know how to correct them. The IDEs are very intelligent now. They can easily tell what you want to do. So it makes it a bit also easier. So that is the first file. So if I just click save now, and I check here, all right, nothing is showing because I did not write anything inside the link tag. All right, so I'm going to say this is introduction. So that is the introduction file. So if I come back here, good. So if I click introduction, so it brought me to firstfile.html. So whatever name I use here as the name does not have anything to do with the name of the file. So I can, whatever I put there is what I want to put there. So it doesn't have anything to do with the name of the file. So so everything is kind of turning on your own now. So so that is that. So I want to go back. I can't go back again. So had it been I have my links, fully added, it will have been a bit easier. So that is the first one, introduction. So I want to go to the second file. What did we do on this? Okay, image. So that's what is on the second file. I will go back to index. I will come here I will type A, enter, then I will put the second file, which is second. Okay, it's not suggesting it now. File .html. So here I'm going to put image page. So that's what I want to be shown. So I would so I can easily edit this one here to even access the index page. So I can edit it to index. I think it should go good. So this is introduction, this is image page. As you can see, it can lead me back to image page. Second file.html. Say file could not be accessed. Okay, so why should it be like that? So let me go back. Let me be sure that it is what I used to html second file. All right, so now good. I'm excited I could locate an error. Look at it. Look at the spelling of second. secon. I missed the D. Just because I missed the D, that is why I cannot locate the second file which has the image. So he's saying I cannot find second file.html in the HTML folder. Look at it. There is no file called second file HTML. So there are two things I can do. I can come back here and change this to second, like this, which is the original name that I used to name the file. I refresh. I have to refresh, and I click image. It's displaying. It's working now. Good. You can see that this one came a little bit late. It came a little bit late because it's actually fetching from an external source. If I put off my internet, for instance, now, I might not be able to load this page because this is actually coming from the internet. But the moment, look at it, so it's already fetched it. So so that is that. Then I can go to introduction page. Okay, go to image page, but I need to click back for me to be able to go back to the home page. So but let's leave that as that. So then, so another thing I can do is I can edit the file. So I will right click, or yeah, it will be right click from your own end on this and click rename. So, and I named this one to second file. So I've renamed it. So I will go back to my HTML file and also call this second. All right, so those amazing mistakes are important for you to be able to learn better. So if I click image now, it's taking me back there. So the same thing is going to be applicable to all other. I advise you also try and do it. Just pause this video and try and do this, the third and the fourth and the form file, and see if you can achieve what you can do. So I expect you have paused the video and you are back now to see how I'm also doing my own. So href, so I'm going to choose third file.html. So then I don't know what's inside third file. I think we have table. Okay, so we have table. So I'm going to name this as table page. All right, so the fourth one, don't worry, that shortcut I'm not going to teach you. So the fourth one is form. Okay, form.html. So I'm going to make this as form page. All right, so that is done. So I hope you got it. So I'm going to come back here. I will refresh. So look at it now. I can now click form, but from my form page I cannot go to other pages. Then from my table page I should be able to go to any page that I like. Then here I should also be able to go to maybe the home page. So here, then this. So what I'm going to do now is, here I'm going to add a link called home page so that it can index this page from any page where this link is being found. So I'm going to say index.html. So and I'm going to call this one home, just like that. So here, if you go back here now, okay, so we now see home. But if I click it, because it is indexing this page itself, so it's just there. So now what I need to do is I will have to just copy all of this and put it on all the pages, so that it will be easy for me to be able to locate any page from all the pages. So I'm putting it at just below the body here, then putting it below the body here. Good. All right, so this is beautiful, and this is how we get it done. So that way I've been able to index all the pages and put all the files. I've been able to call all the files. So if I refresh now, so if I come to introduction, beautiful. So from introduction I can go to table page. From even table page I can go to form page. From form page I can go back to home. From home I can do introduction. So I can go to table, I can go to image page, I can go back. So That is when you visit any website and you see home, introduction, image, page. That is how it is being exactly. That's how it's exactly been done. So let me just open a website so that we can see an example. Let's open investor.ng. That is my fintech platform. Yeah. So all this about us. If you look at the tip of my browser, you will see https investor slash about us. So it's going to that page. So you see that it is about, it doesn't have .html. So don't worry about that. Advanced people will understand what that means. So you can go to about us page, you can go to the cooperative page, you can go back to the home page. Okay, so we can bind this place, and image is binded to a link. I would explain how that is done. So if you have not actually signed up on this platform, I will encourage you to sign up, to start saving, or you want to invest your money. They are amazing investments. These are testimony from amazing users. So that's that about that. So I'm just trying to explain how the links happen. So on any website that you go, you would definitely see things like home, about us, so many links that is actually doing the same thing like that. So that's okay. So we are back now to okay, so we are back. So okay, so we can go to any website. So that is how you will put these things on all of these images, which is all of these pages, so you can easily link one page to the other. So that is that. So the last thing I would want to do here is to rearrange. It doesn't really make sense that the image is just, so if I have up to 100 files, does it mean that all my files will now be scattered here? So I want to see if I can move this computer to a folder inside the HTML folder. So I'm going to create a new folder and call it images. Maybe for instance, I want to have more than one image. So images, yeah. So just the name of the folder is images. So what I want to do now is I want to move this image inside. Yes, so I'm trying to move computer inside the images. So it's asking me, do I want to move it? So I'll click yes, move. So I've moved it inside the image folder. Can you see now? So it's now inside this image folder. So what I did was to click on it and drag it inside image. So you can as well do that, or you go to your desktop. If you cannot do that, you go to your desktop, web classes, HTML. Initially that image is here, so I moved it inside the image folder. So you can as well do that from your own end. So it's as simple as that. So now let us go back to the browser and see what would happen now that we've moved the image from where it was before to a new place. So let me click on image. You will see that the image is no longer coming out because we have moved it from where it used to be to a different place. So the web browser could not locate it again because the path is not specified. So so this is the image page. Image, where is the image? I think it's the third file. Okay, no, I think let's go to the second. Okay, this is the image. So as you can see, it can no longer locate computer.jpg because by default it thought this source is actually in the same level with this second file page. So that's why it's not being able to see it. If you look at our links, you see all these links. We have index.html. We can easily call index.html here because they are in the same file directory. All right, so for us to be able to see the computer again, what we need to do is to come back here and put images. First of all, that's the name of the folder, images, then put /. So we are actually telling the code that this file is inside this folder. So automatically it picks it from there. So if I refresh this page now, it comes back. So as you can see, so that is how you use paths. That's how you can manage paths within within a web page. So there are reasons why you could have so many paths. You can be building a website where you have users, admin, upload, and so many other things like that could come inside folders, and this is how you can easily make reference to those folders and files. So by the time we move to CSS, you will also see more examples of all of this. So that we are moving to CSS does not mean we are leaving HTML. So everything is involved, is all in they are all together in everything we'll be doing, even when we move to JavaScript. So I hope you enjoy this section of the course. Please take your time to link, and please don't forget to, as you are progressing, I want you to do a screenshot of what you are doing and share with me via my Twitter handle, Tosin Olugbenga. Just let me know what you are doing. You just tag me, hi Tosin, I'm on this page now, and if you have issues, you can easily say, oh, it is not working, so I can take a look at it for you. I can organize a video call with you to explain if you still have any issues, with this particular video. With this particular course, and how you get these things fixed. So don't forget, you can reach me on Twitter at Tosin Olugbenga. All right, at Tosin Olugbenga. So that is my handle on Twitter. You can easily get across to me. So I will appreciate if you can play around, create more files, link those files, try to create your own personal profile website, like kind of, you have different files, like you put the details, the school you went to, the degree you got, your place of work presently. So try and do something, let those pages, link from one page to the other. So I think what I will do at the end of the day is to create my own personal profile website in this little format. Then we'll move on from there. So I hope you